Hi everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. So today I have a video that I promised to make at least 3 or 2 years ago. I forgot exactly when. But one of the common questions I get asked, as you can see behind me, is a wall of signed playbills. Now, to be honest of how I got all these playbills, and there's more all around this apartment, when I was younger, even though I can still consider myself very young at this stage of the game, I was really into sending fan mail to Broadway actors and actresses, and this right here is basically all of it, on my doors, in my walls, on my walls. This is it all. And so one of the questions I commonly get asked is, how do I hang my playbills on my walls? And to be honest, it's actually a real simple system that I have created myself. I'm sure a lot of other people have their method of doing it as well. Mine has been working well for me for the past X amount of years. And today, I'm actually going to show you how to hang a playbill on your wall, my way. So obviously there are many ways you can do this, and even store your playbills. Like you could get the playbill binder, which I have a couple of playbills in there too, so you know, that's one way of doing it. I personally like to display my playbills on my walls because I think it's a personification of who I am, if you will. So the main thing that you want to focus on when you're hanging a playbill on the wall is that you don't want any surface of the playbill to touch the wall, in terms of if you're a collector and a protector, I like to say. Because my first playbills that I ever had, I hung them with tape, like I put tape on them, and they look hideous, and they look horrible because they were taken down, put back up, and all these kinds of things. So you don't want to do that. So right now, we're going to go through, and I'm going to show you everything you need to hang a playbill on your wall. So first thing that you're going to need is you're going to need some form of playbill, whether it be signed, unsigned. I have these two the Donna Summer musical playbills that I did not or that I got signed, that I just have not hung up yet, and that's the point of today. And then you're going to need some sheet protectors. You can get these basically anywhere. I really recommend paying to get well-made sheet protectors, because some of the cheaper ones are just like flimsy and don't work as well. That's just really it. Like, if you can go cheap, that's what I always say. You're going to need some scissors. You're going to need tape. And you're going to need some form of mounting tape. You could use, like, you know, command strips, stuff like that. Again, I'm all about going the cheapest you can go. So this is foam mounting tape that I got from Dollar Tree. I've actually been getting it from Dollar Tree for years, and works out great. Love it. So we're going to go through, and I'm going to show you everything you need to do to hang a playbill on your wall. And hopefully I should be able to do this easily in front of you guys without too much editing. I could edit, but I just want to get it done, to be honest. You know, actually, I think I'm going to go grab a stool, and then we'll get started. I'm going to put a stool in front of me so that way I can do this. Okay, so I got a stool. So first thing you're going to do is you are going to take out a sheet protector. Doesn't really matter which one. That's just what you need. So then you're going to take your playbill and your sheet protector, and what you're going to do is you're going to put your sheet protector, or you're going to put your playbill in your sheet protector. And this is the next step you're going to do. So this is where your scissors come in handy. So what I recommend doing is, just because you'll see why later, is getting rid of this white strip that's on the side that you would use to put in a binder, because you don't really need it, and you can see it in the back sometimes, and it doesn't look as nice. But make sure you're very careful to keep as much of like these little, like, I don't know exactly what they're called. There's little holes that aren't really holes, but like dots on the side on it, because they help keep the sheet protector from like coming open on the one side, which you don't really want. And that's just a recommendation. So see, like those on the sides you want to keep, because I just think you need it. So then what you're going to do is you're going to push your playbill to this side, the side that would have been opposite of it. And what you're going to do right now is you're going to make sure you got it in there pretty good, and you're going to make sure that it's covering it completely. And then you're going to fold this side over, and I recommend pushing a little bit here too, so it can become as flat as you can make it. All right. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take a piece of tape. This is so hard to do with just one display. Just a little piece of tape. Okay. It's all good. And you're just going to put this piece of tape right here. This way, it doesn't come open. All right, now here you have two options as to what you can do. So as you can see, it's pretty solid now, but what do we do about this top part? So here are there are two things you can do. You can either do what I usually do. I've stopped doing this now because, I'll explain in a second. And you can cut the top off of this. And that way, you can always, when you hang it on your wall, you can always take it out and look at it if you want to. I, at this stage of the game, do not really take these playbills out and read them because I'm trying to find the nice word, but I just don't really feel the need to. And the other problem with that is sometimes if there's bugs in your house, like, in the summer sometimes, they like to crawl in and then they die there. Like, I've never had, like, a playbill get ruined by bugs or anything like that, but that's a thing that can happen. On more than one occasion when I've moved a playbill, I've found a bug in it. So if you don't want that, then you don't need to do that. And for today, we're not going to do that because I don't really do it anymore. So you could, if you really wanted to, cut the top of this and it'll work just the same, but you don't really need to. So then the next step is kind of like an envelope. You got to fold this side down and make sure when you fold it down that it doesn't peek out on the other side. I'm really careful about that. Because it just, who needs that? You don't want any little peeking out. So then you're going to take a piece of tape, all right, and then you just put it on the side right here to hold it down. And voila, you have a sealed playbill in a nice protective packaging. So then what you're going to do is that this is where the foam mounting tape comes in. Or, command strips or whatever you choose to use. Now, I should say, if your playbill is very light, some of them are very thick, some are not, you could theoretically just hang this on your wall with tape. It doesn't always work. And I've learned that the hard way. So my best bet for you guys is to use the foam mounting tape. Here's one that's already open that I've been using. So here's all you're going to do. You're going to take one piece of each tape. And remember, just like replace this with command strips or whatever you would want to use in it. And you're going to take one piece there. You're going to take one piece here. You're going to take one piece right here. And you're going to take one piece here. Okay? And then all you do, I'm sure you can easily follow this, is you just take off the sides of it that are the sticky sides to place on your wall. I can't get it. Good, got it. And you just take that and you stick it on your wall wherever you want to do it. Now, you could easily do it like me. You could make rows. You could realistically, this is kind of like up to you what you want to do with it because, like, the possibilities are endless. And then you just hang it, and then you have a perfectly displayed playbill on your wall. Now, again, this has been working for me for many years. It's just take good care of them. The nice thing about this is that most sheet protectors, you can restick them sometimes, and eventually you might have to replace them. Like, I've moved my playbills around 1 million times at this stage of the game, and they're all doing well. You just gotta be careful. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So again, I don't know exactly where I'm gonna put this at the moment because I'm kind of out of space in my apartment. But yeah, that's how I hang my playbills on the wall. Now, also, if you are looking to save on your, these wall mounting stuff, one thing you could do is you could put 2 up top here and then put tape here and that'll still usually hold it pretty well. I kind of bought a bunch of these in bulk. And so I've just been using them. But again, this foam mounting tape, I cannot recommend this enough. You can get it at Dollar Tree, and it's $1. And you'd spend so much on command strips when these do the same thing. Now, granted, I'm gonna say these don't work for really heavy things, like, at all. But for playbills, incredible. Like, I can't, I can't even begin to describe how incredible these work. So, yeah, guys, that is how I hang my playbills on my wall. And it's, again, been working out really well for me all these years, and I hope that it can work out for you too. I'm always happy to help share some tips on anything that you would like that's Broadway related or anything like that. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys are staying safe in these trying times, and I hope to see you guys soon. I'm planning on filming a lot of content while I'm currently on hiatus from my job while the coronavirus is in full swing. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and please comment, like, and subscribe, and as always, follow me on Instagram at Salvador J. Rocha. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a great day.